Hey, what's up, guys? Pavel here. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the exact step-by-step funnel that we use to help our clients sell large cash value life insurance policies to highly profitable business owners. I do have a quick disclaimer. I do not recommend this type of funnel or strategy for any agent who is not already making beyond $250,000 per year as a bare minimum threshold. And the reason why is because even though, as you'll see, and we'll talk about, the average commission per case in this funnel is above $50,000 per case, per client, per policy, not per policy, but per client. Uh, it does not mean that it's for everyone and that it's a get rich quick. It is not. In fact, these cases take much longer than your average typical final expense IUL mortgage protection lead system would take for you to get paid. So it's not rare to see our clients get paid on 30, 60, 90, 120 days from the moment they actually had their first appointment with a business owner. That being said, if cash flow is no issue, you have a long-term vision, maybe you're already making 500,000 or a million a year and you want to make 2, 3, then this is going to be the best funnel for you. There's not going to be another funnel out there that's going to have a higher return on marketing dollars or a higher return on your time, energy, and knowledge. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. First, you need a high quality traffic source that's going to help you generate some leads. Then you need to convert those leads into booked appointments that are actually going to show up. And then from those appointments, obviously, you're going to get some new clients. Very simple funnel structure, but we're going to get into the details of why and how this is different. First, let's talk about the traffic source. We've used Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, normal Google ads, and a bunch of smaller little platforms. But as of today, the best traffic sources, in my opinion, are Meta and Google/YouTube ads. So this is what we're actively using. And here I put $50 CPM. So in marketing terms, a CPM is what's the cost that you need to pay the advertising platform to have 1,000 people see your ad. So in this case, we average about a $50 per 1,000 impression on our ads on the traffic sources. From those impressions, we get leads. People fill out lead form after seeing the video ads that are about 30 to 90 seconds long and give a brief overview of what happens, what are the benefits, why would people want to continue in this funnel. So specifically here, we talk about business owners who want to build wealth with more tax efficiency. So if you're a highly profitable business owners and your tax bill keeps growing and you want to build wealth with more tax efficiency, go ahead and click learn more. That's more or less what the ads are saying. Then people click learn more. They fill out a form, which is going to give us their name, phone number, email. And also, we ask them to confirm that they are, in fact, a business owner. So, whether they own in the US an LLC, S Corp, C Corp, or in Canada, an incorporated business, those are the only people we let through past this step of the funnel. So, right now, our cost per lead is about $30 per pre qualified lead, but we've seen that range from $20 to $50 depending on which ad you're running on the traffic source. So, $30 cost per lead, only business owners, life is good. We redirect all of those leads to a conversion page. Now, this conversion page is super simple. There's a video which is talking about cash value life insurance and the different applications and benefits for businesses and business owners. And under that video, there's an application form with a calendar booking link. So, what people do, they become a lead, then they watch the educational video. They educate themselves on cash value life insurance and the benefits. And then if they are interested, they'll scroll down and they'll go ahead and fill out an application. Now, at this point, they are filling this application because they want to qualify for a free consultation with a financial professional. So they go ahead and they fill out this form, which is going to ask them a bunch of different questions, including what's the legal name of their business, legal structure of their business, how long they've been operating the business, their profit, their expenses, how much they paid in taxes in the last fiscal year, their revenue, a bunch of different things, depending on which exact application form we're running at the moment, and depending on if they speak or do not speak to the appointment setter, which we're going to get to here in a second. So, conversion page, ideally, you want to get above 10% of your leads that are going to automatically watch the entire video, fill out the form, and be qualified. This means out of 100 lead forms, we are getting at least 10 people that automatically book a call on a calendar with a financial professional. And that call is qualified based on all the answers that they have answered on their own without even requiring an appointment setter to call them. That's the auto booking ratio. Sometimes it could be 15%, 20%, but typically about 10% plus is good. So, if your cost per lead is $30 and you have a 10% auto booking, then you would have a $300 cost per qualified booked call, which is not bad at all in this market, considering a $50,000 average commission per close. But having appointment setters is a game changer. And by appointment setter, I'm not talking about your admin assistant or somebody that you've hired in the Philippines. I'm talking about a solid salesperson that has been trained, that has been educated on compliance, on financial strategies. They know what to say, what not to say on the phone. They're being QC'd, quality controlled daily on their lead calling capacities and appointment setting capacities. This is a setting team. I'll do a whole separate video on how we train and manage our appointment setting team. But for now, we're going to stick to that. So if you have some solid setters, they're going to be able to double the efficiency of the auto booking, at least. So if the auto booking is 10%, they'll go get another 10% of leads that would have otherwise not booked to become qualified booked appointments that have answered all the questions. And not only they answered the questions, but their answers were qualified answers. They are the kind of answers that we want and are looking for in order to let people book a call. If somebody doesn't make enough money, they don't have a high intent, obviously they're not going to get booked on the calendar. So with that, we are able to slash in half our cost per book call from $300 down to $150 cost per book call. Amazing. All these booked appointments, they get redirected to a thank you page. Now, the conversion page sold these business owners on the method, meaning using life insurance to build wealth with tax efficiency. Cool. The thank you page now, because the appointment has been assigned to a specific agent, the role of the thank you page is to build trust that the company or the financial professional is indeed the right professional to help them implement that. So there's a bit of secret sauce involved here, but we're going to basically, tee up, set up our clients for success here by building a lot of trust on the thank you page after these business owners book a call with them. If you do this job well, meaning you have a good conversion page, some highly qualified appointment setters, and a good thank you page, you'll be able to get show rates 70, 75, 80, 85% is what we're at as an average this month to date, about 84 point something percent show rate. But typically, you know, over the course of a year, will have an average show rate above 65%, in the mid 70s typically. So just for this example, let's use 65%. You have a $150 cost per qualified book call. 65% of them show up to the actual first meeting. Therefore, your cost per showed appointment, your cost in ads per showed appointment is $230 to the T. Okay. Now, another thing that we do to make sure that people show up to the appointment is we don't just use, you know, automatic reminders, SMS, email that people can't even interact with or reply to. So we have totally custom reminder sequences that are relevant to them. Plus, the appointment setters are doing manual calls to confirm the appointments. And that's how we can have a really high show rate compared to pretty much anyone else in the industry that is using traffic sources like paid ads. That being said, the appointments show up, they're qualified financially, they're qualified intent wise, and they are business owners. So it's not like a referral appointment where you're going to get 50 to 90% close rate. We actually see people getting anywhere between 10 to 40% close rates on showed live appointments. Awesome. Now, for this example, we'll use a 20%, which is pretty standard. So you need 5 calls that showed up to get one high ticket sell. So your cost per sell is going to be about $1,150 on the dot. Amazing. Now you're paying $1,150 for a sell. What do you get in return? Well, like I mentioned, this year to date, the average commission per case is slightly above $50,000, and that's based on 18 reported cases from our clients to us that we've had so far this year. Last year, all of 2024, we were averaging about $35,000 per case, and that's on a much larger sample of cases since we're still at the beginning of the year as I record this video. That being said, 35 or 50,000, regardless, if you're paying $1,000 to make a sale and it's giving you 35 or 50, that's a great return on ad spend. Not many funnels these days can give you a 1 to 50 return on ad spend. Those were incredible results even back in 2012, 2015, when Facebook ads were becoming popular and not many people were advertising on these platforms. But to get this today, in this day and age, is less than 0.5% of marketers that are able to give this to their clients. And it's not because we're exceptionally amazing at marketing. It's just because of who we work with, which are top 0.001%, highest earning and highest knowledgeable financial advisors in the industry. Plus, obviously, dealing with some highly profitable business owners is a great recipe for some high returns on ad spend. Now, keep in mind, you get a 50 to 1 return on ad spend. Some months it could be, 20. Some months it could be 100. This stuff will vary greatly based on all these metrics. And also, most importantly, based on your actual close rate and the size of the clients you work with. And that's not all. You also need to pay your marketing partner, which in this case, on this funnel would be us. You need to pay appointment setters, softwares. We take care of that for all of our clients. So they only have to pay us. They get a guaranteed volume of showed appointments that is qualified a certain way. And then they're able to get clients from that and skip all of the headaches and variations in cost. And we basically take the hit on that in exchange for our service fee for being a marketing partner. So if you're wondering how come not everybody else is doing that and how come all the other funnels out there are not able to give me as an insurance agent a 1 to 50 ratio, well, it's quite simple. let me explain. So if I go ahead and I just show you what the average marketing funnel looks like in the insurance industry, people are going to have a very similar traffic source, exactly the same structure. Their cost per lead, because they're advertising more wide market, is going to be a bit lower, like $20 cost per qualified lead. They're going to have a 10% auto booking. Most systems are not going to provide an appointment setter for the agents. You're going to need to call the leads, but some of the best systems out there are going to provide this for you. So let's assume the setters are having a similar lead to booking ratio. That's cool. The cost per book call would be a little bit, um, uh, you know, cheaper than that. But the issue is the show rate with individuals is rarely above 50%. So let's just say it's 45, which is what most people that I've been speaking with in the last 4 years have reported to me when they work with average funnels that have average targetings and average marketing partners. And then they have a similar close rate. So because the lead is 30% cheaper, but the show rate is 30% lower, well, their cost per sell is very similar to what it would be to acquire a higher ticket agent being a business owner. I mean, a higher ticket client being a business owner is going to be a very similar cost of acquisition to a mom and pop or basically wide market client for final expense, mortgage protection, IULs, annuities for individuals. Now, the average commission per case, if you're dealing in that market, is going to be closer to about $3,000. Therefore, your ROAS is going to be 1 to 3 instead of 1 to 50. And that most of the time, is going to be through lead buying. So you won't have to pay a marketing partner or some setters because you're going to be calling your own leads and doing all that stuff. But overall, a 3-to-1 ratio, a 1 to 3 ratio, a lot of agents are not even able to get that through lead buying. Some of the highest performing agents I've seen who are doing lead buying, were getting a consistent 4 to 6 times their money back, which is not great to say the least, considering that you have to talk to way more people. You're wasting more time with low show rates, low commissions per sale, versus this system right here, where you only have to get 1 to 2 sales a month to make a really high income or to significantly increase your existing income. So that's pretty much it as far as this funnel overview. If that sounds interesting and you're curious to know how it works to get that implemented into your business and how we can guarantee you some showed appointments, just go ahead and click the link down in the description of this video. It's going to take you to our full offer video where you're going to be able to learn about exactly how we implement this, how much it costs, how it works, and all the next steps. And then at that point, if you're interested, you can go ahead and book a call with me or a member of our team. And we're going to be able to walk you through all the final details if there's alignment between the goals that you have and what this funnel can provide. So I hope you found this video valuable. Many more videos to come on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.